Okay guys, this will be the performance tutorial and review video for the suit yourself card trick that was taught by me during free time. Ryan. I taught it to Nicole and Cole in particular. So for this trick, just need to make sure I have 52 cards. I'll get out any jokers I have. Okay, good, I don't have any jokers, and let's just make sure I have 52 cards, just so you guys know that it's a completely normal deck, which it is, but let's just to ensure that you guys know it's a completely normal deck, I'm gonna make sure we have 52 cards in the deck. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Alright, good. You have 52 cards, so it's a completely normal deck. And now I need you to remember any number. Alright guys, I just want you guys to remember any number you'd like. So let's say any number. I just want you to remember a number between 20 and 30. Sorry. So let's say in this case the spectator memorizes 24. So and then okay, and let's just cut off about a quarter of the deck. The spectator cuts off about a quarter of the deck, just like this, and just puts them right there. So since the spectator's number was 24, so I'm gonna ask the spectator to please add those two numbers together. So if it's 24, as is 24, you have 2 plus 4 equals 6, and memorize that card down in this deck. All right. So since it was 6, just memorize 6 card down. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're memorizing the 9 of diamonds. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so you got your card memorized. Alright, good. So now I want you to cut about half the cards from this pile, put it on top of this pile. Alright, that's good right there. Alright, and there's no way I could know what your card is. I mean, you can see your card is somewhere mixed in there. I don't know what your card is in any way, shape, or form. There's no way I could know what your card is. And just completely mixed in there. You can see that. Just completely lost. I don't know what it is. And we'll just give the cards just a cut, just to ensure that you know that your card is mixed up and just lost in the deck. Alright, so now I'll place the rest of those cards right on top of this pile. And now, what was the number you memorized? 24? Okay. So we'll do that on 24 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, now you have 24 cards down. Just grab that pile. And was your card a red or a black card? What was it? Oh, it was a red card? Okay. So R-E-D. Now was it hearts or was it a diamond? It was a diamond? Alright. D-I-A-M-O-N-D. There's your card, the 9 of diamonds. Right? There's your card. Got it memorized. Okay. So now I'm gonna show you guys how to do the trick. So to start out, you're gonna want to make sure you have a deck with 52 cards in it. And then to start the trick, you just say, okay, I'm gonna just whatever excuse you want to make up for why you're counting 52 cards, just make it. Just say like, oh, just so you guys know, or so the spectators know that it's a completely normal deck. I'm gonna count 52 cards, and as you're counting 52 cards, you can either do it into your hand like this, or you can do it down on the table. It doesn't matter, but make sure that you're not counting like this, because you don't want to do that. You want to reverse the order when you count. So you can say, okay, I'm going to count to make sure there's 52 cards, and as you're doing that, you want to memorize the 25th card down as you're doing that, the 25th card that you deal down on the table. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and then as you get that card memorized, so in my case it's 7 of diamonds, but you want to memorize it really quickly and just keep dealing like you're counting to 52, not like you're trying to memorize the 25th card. So I just go 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Okay, and then after you do that, you ask them to cut about a quarter of the deck off to a third of the deck off, so like that many cards is usually good. And then you ask them, okay, memorize a number between 20 and 30, and then so basically, so you say memorize a number between 20 and 30. Try to make sure that they don't get 20 and 30. So make sure you say it's between 20 and 30, so they don't pick like 20 or 30 because just so they don't pick 30 because 30 is a different case. So make sure they pick a number between 20 and 30, and then you tell them to add those two digits together. So let's say it was 25 in this situation. They'd add the 2 plus 2 and 5 together to get 7, and then you tell them to memorize that card down that I show them. So you say like, oh, if it was a second card down, you'd memorize the second card down, which in this case is the 7 of spades. So just make sure they understand what you're saying, and then so since it was 25 in this case, 2 plus 5 equals 7. So they'll memorize the 7th card down, and make sure you show them the card slowly so they can memorize it. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're going to be memorizing the ace of hearts. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so now once they have their card memorized, you say, okay, we'll place the cards down here. And as you're showing them the cards, make sure you don't reverse the order. Make sure that you just go 1, and you push the next cards off in front of it, 2, 3. Do not reverse the order. Just show them the cards, just 1, 2, 3, like that. So once they've got the card memorized, so remember the card was the ace of hearts, and the card I memorized was the 7 of diamonds. So you ask them to cut about half of the cards from the bigger pile onto the smaller pile that they memorized the card in. So you say, okay, just cut about half, that's good, place the rest on top. And then you take that pile and you say, okay, you can spread it out, or you can spread it out on the table or in your hands, and you say, alright. So you can see the card is your card is somewhere just mixed into the middle of the deck. There's their card. I have no idea where it could be. I have no idea what their card is. There's no way I could know what your card is. I mean, you picked whatever number you wanted, added the digits together, and memorized that card down. And then as you're spreading through the deck and just saying it's completely lost in the middle, you find that the 25th card down that you memorized, right? Which in this case is the 7 of diamonds. And then you have that card there, and you cut right at that card. So you cut right at that card. So you're gonna want to cut it so that's on the top once you cut it. So you say, okay, I'll just give the cards a cut just to make sure it's completely lost. And you flip over that pack and you put the rest of those cards on top. The rest of the cards that were in the smaller or in the pile over here on top. And then you ask them what was your original number, and they'll say in this case 25. So you go 20. You say, okay, I'll deal 25 cards down, and you do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And then you say, okay, was your card a red or a black card? Make sure that they have it memorized, because otherwise, if they don't remember what it is, then that looks bad and less magical, because it'll always end up being their card, even if it wasn't red, or even if it was red, or if it was black. So they'll say red, so R-E-D, because it's the ace of hearts. And you say, was it hearts or was it a diamond? And you need to make sure that you say it was hearts or it was a diamond, because hearts has only 6 letters, H-E-A-R-T-S, right? And then diamonds has D-I-A-M-O-N-D-S, has 8 letters. So when you say, was it hearts or was it a diamond, that when you have diamond only, it's 7 letters, but when you have hearts, it's 6. So when it's hearts, you spell out hearts, and then you flip over the card after the S in hearts. But if it's a diamond, you flip over on the D. And if it's a black card, then you spell out black first, and you say, was it clubs or was it a spade? Because clubs and spade each have 5 letters. And then what you do is you flip over on the S in clubs, and you flip over on the E in spade. So that's how you need to memorize that. And so in this case they'll say, oh, it was hearts. So you say H-E-A-R-T-S, and it's not this card in this situation, it's the card after. So you say, oh, there it is, boom. So that's how the trick works. Make sure you memorize how to spell what you ask them at the end. If you ask them if it's hearts or a diamond, or if it's clubs or a spade, because that's a tricky and important part of the trick. And hope you guys enjoyed the video and you found it useful. And make sure you practice trick for the show on Friday, and I'll see you guys next time.